Alright, here we are for our run and driving video for our one owner 97 Oldsmobile Bravada. It's a no reserve auction with just 51,000 original miles. We had to redo the video because the disc somehow got corrupted and just got done with the rainstorm up here in the northwest, so you will see some leaves on it and stuff and some water spots, but we do a walk around video with none of that, so you can see the paint condition. But we just got a break in the weather and I want to get this video done for you guys. You see it's just running really nice and smooth, super clean underneath here. You know, we've done all the tune-up stuff, all maintenance is up to spec, just running really nice and smooth. We'll go around here to the back and see the four-way flashers. I had all the wiper blades have been replaced. You can see the rear wipers going. I got it on. When it stops, it comes here, and I'll show you when you turn on the rear hatch, the switch still works where the wiper goes down. And the rear wiper won't work any longer. But so we'll have a little bit of annoying buzzing sound going. Got the fog lamps on. I'll show you. You go to the high beams, they self-cancel out correctly. I'm not sure if you can see the light there, but I have the rear defrost on. Turn it. Oh, there it's on. You can see the light come on. But you'll see the high beam lights come on and the fog lights go out, just like they're supposed to do. And see, we'll turn the rear wiper off, and you can see it went down like it should, which is cool. All that stuff, you want that stuff to work. We'll hit the rear hatch. I'll turn the fog lights off too, but I'll turn the wiper on against. Oh yeah, so it won't work. I wanted to show you, it won't work when you have pop the rear hatch. And then of course all the windows go all the way down, of course, but I just don't want to bore you to death with that. But I want to show you operation's good. They're doing the speed they should. Key fob works with rear hatch, unlock, panic, all that stuff. You can see you can hear them all locking. And then so go here to the back, pop it open, everything's good there. Seats are folded down, of course, as shown in the other video. My kids love to play in back of those things. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the road. I will get in here and do some of the switches. You can see the heater works really good. Fan's really nice and smooth. Stereo works nice. You can see all the dome light come on down below. Hopefully it is daylight, so hope you don't see it. But the gauges are all nice and bright. All the buttons are look like they've never been used. All the switches work. We'll go over to AC. Of course, you gotta click this over, and you can hear the different change. CD player does work. I tried a CD in there. We'll switch over to AM.
Not being forgotten. Last night a vigil.
Turn the wipers on also. You know that's intermediate, low, high, but there's no rain on there, so they're just a little bit wet. So I don't want to burn out those new wipers. But we'll go ahead and get cranking here. Adjust my mirrors and ashtrays. Nice. The light comes on. You know, the lighter's never been used. The plug-in works for your iPod or your cell phone charger, whatever you want. We'll go ahead and turn off the four ways, and I think we're about got the e-brake on. The light is obviously working. I'll put her in gear, and she doesn't want to roll because the e-brake. Foot's off, and she starts to roll just properly. So, all right, you can see we got all this stuff that works. You know, you got your map lights. You know, your sunglass deals. Put your wallet up there. All that stuff's working correctly. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and get going here. Really just an easy to drive vehicle. I mean, it's super comfortable with the leather. You know, this is a little loose. It's real common mid 90s, early 2000s GM stuff. Actually, late 90s to the early 2000s GM stuff. Runs nice and smooth. Got, you know, these Vortec 4.3s got great power. You know, pretty decent fuel economy for an all-wheel drive. Gonna have to go, got the road closed here, so we'll go around this roundabout and gonna go do a little bit of a country road. Go down here, kind of just take up some of the bumps. Be a little bit of a longer test drive, so hopefully you guys can cruise along with, but I just kind of like to do a long one. We will hit the highway towards the end there. So go down. You can see it just brakes really nice and smooth. The previous owner just had the front brakes done. You can see the undercarriage is super clean. Here, I'll got a habit of not running my blinkers because I'm so used to this drive. But you can see it's just really nice and tight. We're going to go through some nice 90 tight S-curves up here, and it just soaks them up. But I like you to get the experience, and so you can see kind of how I do some sharp turns, do some bumps in the road. You know, this is a super tight 90. You don't hear any clunking. You see the steering wheel is going to rotate just as much as it should. Gets good resistance. You let go, it wants to center itself out. You know, showing a good steering box. You know, you get a worn out steering box. You're overturning. You'll see you can't really. It doesn't want to find center, where people will kind of fish it down. I mean, you touch the steering wheel a little bit, as you expect with 51,000 miles, and you know you start getting the rocking, moving motion. This is a little bit of an oddball for us to be selling. If you see it up on Bring a Trailer, you'd kind of be like, what the heck they got this on here for? But the reality is, you know, these vehicles were produced by the masses, and they were bought just to be transportation. Nobody says, oh, I'm going to stick this in garage and baby it and treat it like gold. So it does give some insight to the care it's gotten. It does give some insight to the owner, and it kind of gives the truck a little bit of a personality and tells its story to see that, you know, it just wasn't a vehicle. The person, if someone's going to keep a vehicle for 24 years, it's obviously something they cherish and care about. It's clearly by its undercarriage and all its rubbers and plastics and lenses. There was a pretty good pothole. It's been garaged. You know, we didn't buy it sitting in a garage or anything, but you could tell by the look of it, most of its life it's been garaged. You know, we cleaned it up. It didn't take much. It just, the paint job's nice and smooth. Gave it a nice hand wax. Interior is just amazing on this truck, and to me, that's the hardest part about a lot of these vehicles, because you can't buy replacement. You could get a vehicle repainted if you want to, even though I love original paint, but finding seats like this, I mean, you're not gonna be able to do it. So here's a real tight 90. So, you know, it's not going to bring $20,000. It's in the fun money price, is what I like to say. I love stuff that sells in this price range, because you can buy it, have a great cheap SUV with 51,000 miles. It's safe, dependable, easy to maintain. Or you can buy it, use it, keep it in a cabin, use it once in a while, and it will gain value just because it's getting old. You know, in a few years it'll be 30 years old, and it'll just be impressive to find something. Anything. It doesn't matter really what it is, it always impresses me. You can see those tight 90s there. We got patch up here. But to find anything, you know, 20, 30, 40 years old in one owner is one thing, is amazing. But to come with all the floor mats, the key fob, a just completely untampered truck. I mean, floor mats just don't last. Little things like that, you know, original glass, even the windshield, are things that I think are just amazing. I mean, it looks like nothing's ever even been in the cargo area. It doesn't look like anybody besides my kids have been on the rear seats. And it's just kind of like a cool, quirky little rig. It's, you know, sitting next to an International Scout and 48 Chev Fleet Line, and people are like, this is kind of an oddball, but that's what I love. I like kind of needle in the haystacks, just little oddballs. They, you know, kind of break it up and make it a little bit fun sometimes. So we're coming to a stop. It's really nice, smooth, no noises, no shaking, no grinding, no weird rotation of the tires. So we get on the highway here, and we'll be on the last stretch of it. Just wanted to get you some little bit of everything, but there's a bunch of potholes. That's my normal road, and patches, and you just don't notice them in this truck. It's funny, you drive something that's lowered or something that's kind of an old beater, and you're like, geez, I didn't realize this road was so bad. But this thing just soaks them up so amazing. So give it just like a quarter throttle, like I'm just out for a Sunday drive, which it is Sunday, so, you know, it's got good, nice upshifts. Hopefully you guys, oh man, there's traffic. On Sunday, what are these people doing? I mean, I'm barely creeping here. I don't know what these people are doing on the highway, but, and I'm only doing like, 45 miles an hour. let off the gas here a little bit because I got nobody behind me. I'm just gonna go ahead and come to a stop because I got nobody behind me, and give a little bit of a gap here because I want to get this thing up to speed. I'm gonna go ahead and floor it. You can see all the upshifts. Got the cruise control on. Foot's not on there, and she's going. I'll hit the brake, and cruise control will cancel itself out. This guy in the red Jeep is just truly out for a real Sunday drive. I'm not sure he saw the speed limit sign out here. But you can see it's just really nice and smooth drive. I'll give it a little gas here. Downshift. Nice power. Yeah, this is going on no reserve. Super kind of cool survivor, you know, real time capsule, kind of quirky rig. I mean, these rigs just go phenomenally in the snow, and they're just a killer little piece. So good luck. Someone's going to be a second owner on a 24-year-old rig. So good luck, everybody.